Hello, Papa Stars team. Hello, hello. Y'all come on in. Tonight, I wanted to do a quick training on um, creative ways to sell paparazzi. And I'm going to let a few of y'all pop in real quick, and then we'll get started here in a few minutes. Hello, Miss Tammy. Hello, Miss Madison. Hello, hello. Hello, Dorinda. Hey, girls. Gonna let a few more people pop in before we get started. Got some really cool stuff to tell y'all tonight. I know you girls are doing fabulous. You're doing great. Sorry. Pulling my table over here. Hey, Miss Darlene. Hello, Beverly. Hello, hello. I know you girls are doing a great job and just rocking right along. The team is doing fabulous, but we can always use a little bit of creative ideas, right? A little help. So, hey, Miss Jennifer. So what I wanted to do tonight is go ahead and share with y'all just a few ideas. Hello, Julie. A few ideas that I have been, I've been doing some training of my own, and I've actually heard some more ideas. And what I want to do is, hello, Melody. What I want to do is give you the ideas that I have come up with and or heard about. And then also, if you would, I know there's going to be a whole lot of ideas that you guys might have come up with, and I just want to share that among the team tonight. So feel free as we go through to put your ideas in the comments. If you by chance are not watching live and you are watching the replay, please hashtag replay in the comments just to let me know that you've seen it. Just a couple of things before we get started on that. I wanted to let you girls know, number one, the Opportunity Live. Most of you girls already know that Madison, Kathy, and I all do once a month an Opportunity Live Q&A session. And this month's Q&A is going to be Saturday the 14th at 2:30. Okay, so what I need you to do, this is going to help you with your recruiting. A lot of you have come to me and asked me about recruiting. And this is going to help you with that. So what I want you to do is mark that date and time in your calendar. And if you have anybody that is talking to you about the opportunity, about joining your team, and they have questions, get them to this Opportunity Live. Let them jump on with you or at the same time as you. Y'all don't have to be together or anything, but let them jump on with you, ask their questions. We're going to be happy to answer any questions that they might have, and also let them know at the end to get back with you, the one that invited them, to get signed up if they're ready or if they have more questions, that sort of thing. So that's going to just help you girls with your recruiting. We all want to build that team, right? And while I'm talking about recruiting, I thought I might real quick just do a few shout outs to some of my girls for the month of August who recruited the most. Well, not the most, but recruited it all in August. Miss Carrie Shue, she recruited 2 last month. Whoop, whoop. Way to go, Carrie. Miss Regina Teal recruited 1 in August as well. Megan Stump, congratulations, girls. She recruited 1. Kathy Newhouse got a new recruit in August as well. Miss Allison Neely, thank you, girls. You're rocking your business. And also Miss Lisa Dame. Girls, so proud of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for working your business, talking about the opportunity, and making it work. That's amazing. I love it. The team is growing. We are now at 70. We have 70 on the Papa Stars team, 71 including myself, and that within a year. Within a year, girls, we've made it to 70, and that to me is absolutely, positively amazing. I cannot um, tell y'all enough how much I appreciate you and all your hard work. Y'all are doing great. Keep up the great job. Again, if you are watching the replay, be sure and put that in the comments and let me know. If you are live, feel free to ask questions. Feel free to put your input in. Like I said, we're going to go over some ideas on creative ways to sell. Ways to sell. We have Hey Miss Karen. We all know about Facebook Live. I mean, let's be honest. That is the most popular way to sell paparazzi. We've all watched a live, been on a live, done a live. Y'all all know about the lives. So I'm not going to touch on that a whole lot. But what I am going to do is give you some other ideas on how to sell your jewelry. Absolutely, positively, tons of ways to do this. Okay, lots and lots of girls have talked to me about the opportunity and have actually expressed to me wholeheartedly that they were not interested in doing lives. They were too nervous about it, didn't want to do that. Hey Miss Carrie, hey Megan, hey Michelle. But they said that they were not interested in doing lives, were afraid of how much time this business takes. But you know what? These ideas right here are going to help you across the board. When you can, maybe there's times you can't go live. Maybe there's times that that you're sick, or the kids are sick, or you're out of town, and you just need a way to make a little extra money while you're doing something else. Or maybe you just flat don't want to do a live. I get it. I understand. It can be a little bit nerve-wracking, but these ideas should help you. Let me tell you one thing also before I list out all these things. There's quite a few of them, by the way. As far as training goes, don't wait on me. Don't wait on me to train you on something. Yes, it is my job, and yes, I'm working on it. I'm super busy, and I try. But let me tell you, I am watching training videos all the time. You can ask my husband. He's so tired of hearing me listen. He's like, what are you listening to now? But just so you know, YouTube is a great resource for you girls, because most of our elite leaders have a YouTube channel, and they are putting training videos up constantly. So if you have a question about certain things, and maybe hey Patty, and maybe I have not done a training on that, or maybe I haven't given you enough information, hey Lisa, or you're just wanting to know more, do some YouTube searches, girls. Do some YouTube searches, because there is so many of our elites that are more than willing to help us out. That's where I get a lot of my training. I don't necessarily go to my upline for training. I go to YouTube, and I do searches, and I do Google searches and that sort of thing, and I find out more stuff. Now, do I use my upline? Absolutely. Am I here for you? All the time. If you have a question, shoot it to me. I'm more than happy to do that. I'm just saying, maybe you've asked a bunch of questions and you're feeling a little unsure, or maybe you don't know me and you don't feel like, you can come to me. First off, you can. That's what I'm here for. But if you feel like doing your own research and own searches, do that, girls. There is a plethora of information out there that even I don't have, okay? And I'm digging daily, trying to find more information, which is where I got a lot of what I'm going to give y'all here in just a second. And it's available to you, okay? It is available to you. So go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into the bulk of what I wanted to talk about tonight, and that is creative ways to sell your jewelry. Not necessarily on lives. Not necessarily on lives. I know a lot of y'all may not want to do lives, so we've touched on that, so I won't harp on that too much. But one of the, let's just list them. Let's get into it. One of the best ways, other than lives, to sell your jewelry is going to be pictures. Posting pictures of your jewelry. Most of y'all already know, some of you may not, but the pictures of our jewelry that are in our back office are readily available to us, and it's okay. Download those pictures and use those. If you don't want to use those pictures, feel free to take pictures on your own. I do ask that you consider the quality of your pictures. Make sure that you're taking really pretty, good quality pictures before you post them. But just posting pictures on your timeline will sell jewelry like crazy. Just post pictures. It really is that easy. If you're needing help trying to download the pictures from your back office, I'll be more than happy to help you do that. It's a one-click, easy to do kind of thing. So, but consider using, I mean, they're already there. They're readily available to us to use. We might as well use them, right? The only thing that, the only caveat to that is if you're going to use the pictures out of the back office, you do have to make sure that whenever, if you want to crop them or anything, you cannot crop out the little paparazzi logo that they put in that bottom right hand corner of all those pictures. That's against compliance. Okay, so crop them if you want to, but make sure that that paparazzi logo is still in that picture. Don't crop that out because you can get in trouble for that. So use those pictures. Album sales. Album sales work awesome. Awesome, awesome. Put all your pictures, just like your photo albums that you do on Facebook of your family vacation or a group function or, you know, that kind of thing. It works the exact same way. Make a photo album of your new releases on any certain day, or on a group of jewelry that you have that you want to sell. Make an album. All you have to do, drop it in that album, give your customers some instructions in the description of that album, how you want them to claim them, and that sort of thing. Super easy. Super easy. Do album sales. You can also do Bling of the Day. That's one of the titles that you can use. I think one of our girls does a spotlight piece of the day. Post a picture. Post a picture. It's all pictures on, now, not just Facebook either, girls. Don't just consider Facebook. Consider Instagram. Consider Twitter. Get all of your social media accounts linked together. Get those pictures out there. Tell your customers how to claim those pieces when they see them posted, and you're selling like crazy at that point, okay? Wall drops. Again, it's pictures, but a wall drop is a little bit different than an album. Now, a wall drop, what you're going to do is put like one little picture, maybe an advertising picture, and then it's one main post, and then in the comments, you're going to drop pictures in those comments. But in your main post, be sure to give them instructions on how you want them to claim those pieces. But that's a wall drop. So you make your post, and maybe throughout the day, you just drop pictures in. So that's a wall drop. So that's another way that you can use your pictures to sell your jewelry. You don't have to keep that on your business page either, girls. You can do that on your personal page. You can do that in your groups. You can do that in your business page. All those places do wall drops. Set sales. Set sales. Make sure whenever you're doing those pictures that if you want to upsell, and I've mentioned this before, I do this, put sets together. Put sets together of pieces that look nice together, and then do a little collage of that set that you've created. Now, you all have heard about the Fashion Fix. The Fashion Fix is wonderful. Paparazzi is putting these pieces together for us. They're perfectly matched. And that's fabulous. But we all know that not all of us have the Fashion Fix, right? So do your own. Find a gold necklace and a gold bracelet and a gold ring. Put that set together. Create a collage of that set and try to sell it 3 pieces instead of just 1. That's an upsell. So that's another way. Put your sets together. A lot of us do not have time to do 3 and 4 hour lives. If you can't do that, do a 10-minute live. Do 10 pieces in 10 minutes. Do it really quick. Do a quick little live and just leave it out there for people to watch the replay. If you don't want to do it live, you can record it, pre-record it. That way you can watch it and go, okay, I like that. I did okay. Or if you messed up and you didn't like that, you can redo it. Just make a recording and then post the video. It's not live that way, but they can still claim on there. You want to be sure and let them know how you want them to claim. But doing quick little 10-minute lives, if you do one 10-minute live every day, that's 7 days in a week. That's 70 pieces that you've shown. 10 pieces in 10 minutes, 7 days a week. Now, we all know we ain't going to work 7 days a week, but you can pre-record some of those, right? So just quick little 10-minute lives. That gives some of your customers who don't have time to sit on a 2, 3, or 4 hour live just a few minutes to see what you've got, and you'll be surprised at how much you might do with those. Do messenger parties. We have tried that a couple of times. Miss Madison and Kathy and I did a little test messenger party, and I think Miss Madison has done a couple. Hey, if you got girls who want to sit on Messenger and watch pictures, you post pictures in a Messenger group, you can sell that way. That way you don't have to be all dressed up. You don't have to have your makeup on and your jewelry on and you're looking all pretty. You can do messenger lives because that way it's just pictures. It's live, messenger party. But, you know, when I wake up in the morning, I don't look the greatest. But if I wanted to do a quick 10-minute live or 10-minute messenger party, dropping some, I could do that without having to get all dressed up. Y'all know. You understand. We don't look 100% all the time, right? And I don't necessarily want to be live, but I can do a messenger party or I can do pictures. Did you know that you can do a one-on-one live? You can do a live between you and one other person. I have several girls who message me and say, what have you got in blue? What have you got in gunmetal? What have you got in gold? Pull a few pieces that you think that they would like. Ask them a few questions. You know, do you like long? Do you like short? Do you like big, large earrings, flashy earrings? Do you like the more small? Let me know what you like. And then you go in, you pull those pieces, and you can do a one-on-one live with somebody. You would just start a live like normal, but where it says public, you can change that to specific friends and only add that one person. And now it's a one-on-one. Do you know how much your customers are going to appreciate you if you give them one-on-one attention? Girls, one-on-one lives is a great idea. I had never thought of that until I watched this training today. I'm going to be doing some one-on-one lives, guaranteed. Michelle does great messenger parties. Awesome. That is good to know, Michelle. Not everybody has had a lot of luck with that. We may get you to give us some tips, girl. Let us know how it's working for you. What are you doing? Are you doing something special? Let us know. That's awesome. Hostess parties. Girls, I'm preaching to myself when I say this. I don't do many hostesses. I normally just do my lives, and that's kind of what I do. But I've listened to so many of our elite leaders say that that's awesome, Darlene. That's great. But I've listened to so many of our elite leaders talk about how important hostesses are to growing our business. Get somebody who will host a party for you, because those people will invite all of their friends, and that's how you're going to build your customer base. Okay, get somebody to host it. Their job, the hostess's job, is to invite to your live. Okay, that's their job. That's how they earn their jewelry. Spoil them. That gets them working. That gets them going. Get your hostesses. You're going to get new people and new eyes on your jewelry. And we all know when you have new eyes, you can show your older pieces, right? Because those older pieces are new to your new girls that are popping in. So you want new eyes on your older stuff. That's new to them. Don't hang on to that old stock thinking that you're not going to be able to sell it. You just need new eyes to look on it, and your hostesses are the way to do that. Selling from your bling bag or any bag that you carry. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bling bag. Okay, I have a bling bag. I love it. It works amazing. It's a great tool that we use. But if you don't have a bling bag, just carry a few extra pieces in your purse. Wear what you have in your purse. So now you're showing it. And then if someone says, oh, I really like your necklace. Oh, really? I sell $5 jewelry, Paparazzi accessories. Have you ever heard of that? I've got some extra of these in my purse. If you want them, they're only $5. You're selling on the go, straight out of your purse. Super easy peasy, girls. Just sell it out of your bling bag or your purse. A lot of us have little ones who are in sports, right? Take your jewelry to your sporting events, your practices and your sporting events. Carry it with you. The girl that I listened to today, training, I was like blown away. I never even thought about doing this, but I was like, you know what? That is brilliant. Take your brand new box that you got in today, okay, to the practice with you. You all know that we need to go through it and double check our jewelry and make sure that everything is not broken and all that. Take that new box with you, and while you're sitting in the bleachers, go through your jewelry. People are going to wonder what you're doing, and they're going to ask you, what is that? That opens a door. You get to talk to them about it. You get to show them. Who knows how many pieces you'll sell while you're sitting there going through it. You never know. Sporting events and or practices. Now, we all know during the actual games, we need to kind of pay attention. That's our kid out there, right? But during practice, not necessarily. We can be going through that jewelry, and you never know who might ask you what you're doing or what's that you got there. That's really pretty. And, you know, be a little sneaky. Pour some of your old stuff in there and, you know, kind of go through that as well. You don't have to keep it all your brand new stuff. Use some of your old stuff. Stick it in that box too. And you know what? You're selling. You're selling. Okay? I thought that was a great idea. Coffee shop and bling. Coffee shop and bling. How many of us like to hang out with our girlfriends at the coffee shop? Go have a cup of coffee with your friend. Take your box with you then too. You can go through jewelry while you're having coffee with your friend at the coffee shop. You never know how many people are going to ask you then what you have, because they're going to be nosy. People are nosy by nature. You know that. I know I am. And if I saw a whole bunch of pretty jewelry on a table, I'm going to want to know what that's all about. But go have coffee with a friend. Take a box with you, or just take a Ziploc bag full of jewelry with you to go through, or you know, to talk about with your. Even if it's two of you who are already consultants, they don't have to know that. They don't have to know that, you know, you're not just there to show her your jewelry or to talk about the jewelry or whatever, but have the jewelry out. Let people see what you're doing, and they're going to be curious, and who knows how many sales you might get from that. Coffee shop and bling. That sounds like a lot of fun to me. Website sales. Don't forget about your website. Don't forget about your website, girls. It's free. It's free. You never have to see the jewelry. You never have to touch the jewelry. All you got to do is get your customers over there to shop on your website, and you get the commissions from that. Have your customers shop your website. Make sure that you are telling people about your website always. Hey, Miss Portia, always talking about your website as well. Also, on your wall drops and that sort of thing, if you don't, if you want to push people to your website, there is a way to go to your back office and copy a link of any one particular piece, and then put that link into a post on Facebook, and that link will take them straight to that piece on your website. That's going to get them shopping, girls. That's going to get them shopping. Copying the link, posting it, you're going to be able to get people to your website. And the more website sales you get, that's less work that you have to do to get your stuff sold. Don't give up, Madison. Absolutely. Don't give up, girl. That bling bag works. It works. I carry mine around all the time, and I'm telling you, I can't tell you how many pieces I've sold from my bling bag. Now, is that my number one avenue for sales? No, it's not. My lives are. But I can still sell from that bling bag. Hey, Miss Karen. Hey, Tori. New order pre-sales. New order pre-sales. Whenever you place an order, you can immediately download those images from your order and post them and have your customers pre-ordering before you ever get that jewelry on your doorstep. Pre-orders, I don't do pre-orders very often, and let me tell you why I don't. It's because I sell out and then I don't have anything to show on my lives. And I like doing lives. But if you would rather do your orders and immediately post those, girls, most of our elites do that. But they order so much, they need. I order 4 or 5, maybe 6 pieces of each piece that I order every day, and a lot of times I will sell out. So, I kind of need something to show on my lives, so I don't do a lot of pre-sales, but it is available, and it does work. I'm telling you, I know it works because I was selling out before I would ever get my stuff to the house, and what does that tell you? It works, right? That's what it tells you. It works. Use that option as well. Your Fashion Fix pre-sales. If you are part of Fashion Fix, do some pre-sales with your Fashion Fix as well. You get one set of each style of jewelry early, and you show those and pre-sell those. So that's another way to do it as well. Blockbuster pre-sales. Think about that. Blockbusters are always available to us. Now, do they sell out? Yes, they sell out from time to time out of the back office, but they are going to come back. They always come back. That's why they're called a blockbuster. If you can't get the new stuff to sell, get you some blockbusters. They always sell. Wear them. Show them. Copy your links to your blockbusters. Get those out there. Blockbusters are there to get people going, to get people buying, get people to your website. They're there because they sell. That's why they're called a blockbuster. Use those to your advantage, girls. How do you get the Fashion Fix? Miss Karen Harmon, you need to call the office and let them know that you want to get on the Fashion Fix. The Fashion Fix, there is always a waiting period. There's a waiting line to get onto the Fashion Fix. But yes, you have to call and let them know that you want on the waiting list for that. They will send you an email as soon as your number has hit the top of the the list, and they'll let you know that you are now on the Fashion Fix. But yes, there's a waiting list, and you do need to call to do that. Selfies. I'm not good at this, girls, but doing selfies every day with your jewelry on and posting those, you'd be surprised at how much you can sell just by doing selfies and posting them with your jewelry. You think these would sell if I did a selfie? I'm thinking they probably would. If I posted a little picture of these are on my show tonight. That's why I got them on. So I guarantee you these will be sold out before I get to the number tonight. That's just how that works. Take a selfie every day. Post it. Even if it's just your wrist with a stack. Do a nice stack of bracelets. Take that picture. Post it. That kind of thing. Do that. Take your pictures of you wearing it. Your customers trust you. They shop from you, so they trust you. Take your selfies. Get them out there. Take your pictures. With you wearing it. Now, a lot of these pieces, we No, Miss Dorinda, nobody automatically gets on Fashion Fix, honey. You'll need to call the office if you want to get signed up for that. Everybody has to call. Um, but your customers trust you, and if they see you wearing a cute piece of jewelry, let's just say a lot of times a picture can be deceiving. And a lot of times, those people who have never seen our jewelry, and you post just a picture out there on your Facebook page, a lot of times they're going to think, oh, that picture looks real good, but I bet that's junk. It's cheap and it's junk. That's what they're going to think if they've never seen or touched paparazzi. Okay, we know different because we've seen it, we've felt it, we wear it, we love it. But they're going to, because most people think it's too good to be true. Dorinda, yes, you have it as an option, honey. You just got to call them, babe. Anyway, but they're going to think that that's not um, really good jewelry. But if you are wearing it and you take a selfie with it, these are your friends who trust you, and now they see it on you, and we are visual. We are visual people, and when they see that, they're going to be more intrigued, and they trust you, so they're going to be more interested, and they may buy. Okay, take selfies, get them out there. I've got to be better at that too, girls. I'm talking to myself as well as y'all. Take your selfies, get them out there. Get them out there. Marathon lives. Now, this one I know for a fact works. Kathy and I did a marathon live last month, or month before last. When was that? It was amazing. Now, you can do marathon lives several different ways. Kathy and I chose one day and went all day long. We were live 12 and a half hours. Every time we hit our 4-hour mark, Facebook would shut us off and we would go right back. We'd tell all of our people we're coming right back, and they would jump right back on, and we went all day long. Yes, you can see it, Dorinda, but you won't be able to order it. It's not, you won't be able to order it, babe. It won't let you. Sorry. Go against you if you are selling an item. I don't think it would be against you. I just wouldn't show it. I wouldn't show it on. You'd have to find a different way to show it, babe. Hey, Tammy. You got to be creative. Make sure that it looks good whenever you're doing selfies and that sort of thing. I have a problem getting some of our bangles over my hands too. I've got a big hand, and sometimes there's an issue with that with me. So I get it. I understand. But try not to. You don't want to show anything that's going to look negative. You know what I'm saying? I understand the problem though. Right there with you, sister. So marathon lives, what I was saying. We did 12 and a half hours. Now, maybe you don't have a full day to devote to that. Okay. Do a marathon live where you are live every day for 7 days at the same time for an hour. That would be considered a marathon. Try to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. If you can sell on lives and you like lives, use that, because lives are the best way. You are very, it's just very lucrative. Everybody says that. Our elites will tell you the same thing. Just go live, put yourself out there. The more that your customers see you, the more that they're going to buy from you. That's just statistics. It's just fact. That's just how it works. But do something out of the ordinary. Push yourself outside of your comfort zone. And was that 12 and a half hour live hard? It was. I was exhausted by the time it was over. But you know what? We sold a lot of jewelry that day. A lot of jewelry that day. Maybe you need to pay a bill or something like that, and you need to make a bunch of money. Stay on that live. Just keep going. Trust the process. Keep going, girls. That's how you're going to sell more. You can't sit back and think that it's going to sell itself. You've got to show it. And the more you show it, the more you're going to sell. Now, are you going to have times where it just doesn't look like it's working? Absolutely. Absolutely. My live Wednesday, I was live for 3.5 hours. It wasn't a great live. It just wasn't. And that happens. But you know what? It's okay. Tonight's a new night, and I'm going to go live again, and I'm going to sell some jewelry. I've got it all set up. My tonight's live is set up and ready to go. And you know what? I'm just believing that tonight's going to be a good night. So push yourself outside your comfort zone. So there you go. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17 different ways. I just gave you 17 different ways to creatively sell when maybe live isn't your thing. So 17 new ways to try to sell your jewelry. And I think all of them sound really great. And I am going to push myself outside of my comfort zone and try some of these myself and just, prove it to myself that these things are really going to work. I'm excited about it. I don't know about you girls, but I am excited about it. If you have other ways that you sell or other ideas of things to try, share that with the team. We are a team. Share that with the team. Let us know what's going on, what's working for you, that sort of thing. And let's help each other. Help each other make this thing work, right? If you have questions, feel free to ask your questions as well. Miss Karen, always make sure your posts are public. Yes. Always, always, always make sure that your comments are public, your posts, your videos are public, your pictures are public, everything. Go into your settings of your business page and your personal page. Set everything, everything to public. Make sure that you do that. If you have things that you don't want public, then you can set individual things to private or to just friends, or there's ways to do that. But because we are business owners, we have got to put all of our stuff out there public. Let me share one other thing with you girls that y'all are so welcome, that I heard from one of our elites the other day, and it blew me away. I didn't even think about it. But when the way that she said this and the way that she put it, it made perfect sense. And I don't know how many of you girls are doing this, and this is just a suggestion. Number one, let me say that before I even put this out there. Groups, your closed groups. They're not necessary. I know you're probably shocked that I said that. I have a closed jewelry group, and I have several girls in there. And honestly, I have been struggling for a long time trying to figure out how to make that group special, how to sell in different ways. But what she said made so much sense to me. I'm probably going to close my closed group. Does that make... I'm going to delete my closed group. Here's why. The closed groups are basically, they're not public, number one. Why would you want to put your jewelry in a group, in a closed group, where someone had to get a key or a password to get to it to buy what they wanted? I want all my stuff out there public. I want all of my stuff out there where anybody can see it, because, let's be real. We want to sell as much jewelry as we possibly can. That's why we're in this business, right? Why would you want someone to have to find a way in to your store? Just let that sink in for a second. Why would you want someone to have to contact you to get into your store? You have to approve them, that sort of thing. It's like putting your business on a little island, and they got to go find a boat to get to the island to be able to don't do that. Don't do that. I know that sounds completely backwards from what we have talked about before with having your jewelry groups and your VIP groups and that sort of thing. Girls, it just makes sense. You don't have to go find a key to get into Walmart. You don't have to go find somebody to approve you to get into Target. Why would you want to have to approve somebody to come in and shop your group? I mean, just think about it. So, don't think I'm going to do the groups anymore. I'm going to open up, my stuff is going to be public to everyone. Doesn't that make sense? Live on a page instead of in the closed group. I would never do a live in a closed group, Tori. Never, ever. I'm with you, girl. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You know? And honestly, I didn't think about it until I watched that training the other day, and I was like, wow. Wow. That just made complete sense. So I'm not going to be using my closed group anymore at all. And in fact, I'm probably going to delete that. Sell on your public business page. Post your pictures to your personal wall. And let the world see what we have to offer. 700 in the group. 400. You need to let them know. You're just going to have to let them know, Karen. Just let them know in your group that you're going to be closing that and moving all of your stuff to your business page. And if they want to shop your stuff, then they need to jump over to your business page. That's, to me, I think is going to be the best way to do that. But I would give them time. Just give them a date and say on this particular day is when this group is going to close. Please make sure that you've liked and followed my business page. That's my suggestion. So, several of y'all were not in here when we first started. I recognized a few of our girls for recruiting in the month of August. I want to give them one more little shout out. Miss Carrie Shue got 2 recruits in August. Miss Regina Teal got 1 recruit in August. Miss Megan Stump got 1 in August. Miss Kathy Newhouse got 1 in August. Miss Allison Neely got 1 recruit in August. And Miss Lisa Dame also got a recruit in August. Very proud of you girls. Thank you for working your business. We will be doing our Opportunity Live this, not this Saturday, but Saturday the 14th at 2:30. Most of y'all have joined us on those and you've gotten some girls to the Opportunity Lives before. We will be doing that again September 14th, Saturday afternoon at 2:30. Be sure, if you are talking to somebody about this opportunity, get them to that Opportunity Live. Get them to watch. Ask their questions. At the end of the live, they will be instructed to get back with you if they are ready to sign up or if they have more questions. We're just trying to help you girls with your recruiting. I will be doing another live training soon on just recruiting. I've got some notes taken down and I'm ready, almost ready to do that. So I will do that shortly. If there are other things that you girls need information on, live trainings on, let me know. I am working on those. So that is it. That's all that I have for you girls. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. And y'all just keep rocking your business. I'm so proud of you. Y'all have a wonderful night. And if you are watching the replay, feel free to ask your questions and that sort of thing. I will absolutely help you. As soon as I get your questions, I will get those answered for you. Thank you, girls. Love y'all. Y'all have a great night.